you want to see gaming news and news content from this channel, then go ahead and leave a like, and so that way I can tell what exactly you want to see on a weekly basis. Hello Internet, it's Andrew Michael here with another video, and in today's video we're going to talk about news. And in today's news episode we are going to talk about the one thing that's going to be the biggest party in New Orleans, WrestleMania 34. So, for those who aren't wrestling fans, WrestleMania 34 is WWE's biggest show of the year. And this time it's going to be taking place in New Orleans, Louisiana, in the Mercedes-Benz Superdome. With at least 13 or 14 different matches that's going to be happening. This, by far, is going to be like WrestleMania last year, where it starts at 4 o'clock for the pre-show, which does have matches. So it has like 2 or 3 matches. So if you want to see WrestleMania 34 for free for 2 hours, you can see it on YouTube, you can see it on WWE.com, you can see all of that information on WWE's website and on the WWE Network for absolutely free. And speaking of free, those who are not subscribed to the WrestleMania 34 place, which is WWE Network, if you aren't subscribed to the WWE Network, you can get WrestleMania 34, including 30 days worth of content, for free. That's right. Who didn't like free stuff? WrestleMania is 100% free for new subscribers. So if you are not subscribed to WWE, I'm going to put a link in the description. You can go follow them there. And since we're talking about that, I want to say this. WrestleMania this year looks like a pretty good show. For those who aren't interested in who don't know what the storylines are, I think those who have been missing a lot of action can get into this show and be like, oh, I'm not confused at all about what's happening. It's just like you have people that are wrestling, you have people who are fighting and just laying it out in the ring. Now, this is the next story we're going to talk about. This one is what happened at YouTube, obviously. Since we need to talk about this, YouTube did have that Crisis Tuesday where a YouTuber went in and tried to take out people at YouTube, and she failed. And basically what happened was her content got demonetized, and basically what happened there is she had a channel that was doing okay until YouTube 2017 came in and said, no, we're gonna get rid of your stuff, and boom, demonetized. Everything demonetized, and she wasn't making money anymore, and she took her anger out finally on YouTube. She didn't do much damage because the only thing she hurt was herself, literally, because she killed herself. Now for the final topic of today, Donald Trump. That's right, ladies and gentlemen, you can't have a news show without talking about Donald Trump today, can you? No, Donald Trump is going to be sending 4,000 troops to the border, so that way they can protect the national border, so that way illegal immigrants can't just sneak in across the border without people knowing, and if they do get caught, they're going to sent right back to where they came from, which is probably Mexico. But the National Guard, who does a lot of stuff, they do a lot of civil engineering for the Army, they do a lot of stuff for the Marines, Navy, all that stuff. The National Guard is in a lot of cities and towns, especially in states. Basically, I think they have a guard in every single state in the country of USA. And so now they're sending 4,000 troops from wherever they were and sending them to the border, so that way they can protect it while they are building the wall. Now, everyone that's saying, oh, this border wall is not going to do a thing. Well, I'm going to say this right now. That border wall is going to be the most protected thing we ever see, because if that happens, a lot of people are going to be mad because all the people coming from Mexico into the United States are going to have a legal way of getting in instead of, illegally getting in, like sneaking across the border and getting in and having protection by the other party. But what I will say is this. I think it's by far the best thing we can do for keeping people out of the country that are coming in illegally, and that's the best thing we can do. And that's pretty much it for today's episode. I was going to make it longer, but I think people are going to start picking up on these small videos because that's how much people tend to watch. Like, I know some people only watch for 4 to 5 minutes, so I'm going to make them down slower. And since I'm not getting paid right now, I might as well just plug this. I will be updating my Patreon, and I will let you guys know on Tuesdays, Friday, Saturday. So tomorrow I will be talking about the Patreon page just for tomorrow. So anyone who wants to know, what do I get if I donate $1 or $10 or $5, I will be updating that today after I do my homework. So yes, I'm still in school, so yes. Anyways, until next time, I am Andrew Michael, and I'll see you guys soon.